that huge gear there, Sam?
What is it?
It's a gear that's hooked to the paddle wheel outside.
Dad, what all?
That turns this big shaft. And there's gears back there.
So in that case, it varies. It really varies from, blacksmith shop to blacksmith shop. If you're located in the city, like say Boston, well, you're not doing any work for the farmers, so you wouldn't have to worry about doing probably non-agricultural stuff. Next to textile mills, you probably get all the those. This particular shop is going next to the stone quarry. So we did a lot of work with the stone quarry.
And would you accept any different ways it can be?
It's something I need, you have, if I need, say, cordwood, which probably goes about $2 a cord, then you were selling it, or you had some, just take it off your account. It's $2 less, you won't be. Cash is pretty much always used as a way of balancing books. At the end.
Doesn't the entire rod get hot?
No. Iron and steel is a very poor conductor of heat. And basically, the end that's glowing orange is about 2,000 degrees right now. This is still room temperature. It's kind of a fine line where it's going to get hot. So that allows you to weld things. You can basically get the metal hot enough to where the surfaces are starting to turn liquid and the core is still somewhat solid. So take two pieces, get up that welding temperature, and stick them together. And that's pretty much how most of the welding is done. Eventually, in time, the heat will travel up the rod, but stick it in water, it's cold again. And it's going to be one with a wire basket handle. What I'm doing is, I guess there's two ways you can move this metal around. One is called upsetting, is what I'm doing. I'm basically making something shorter and fatter, so I'm kind of compacting the metal into an area. And another method is to draw it out, and you make it longer and skinny.
Sorry, boys. Not much. Cost you $5 to get through here. Cold bread. See the color of your cash, is what I say.
Go. Golden.
Like we cut down some really old pine trees.
Use these
And you
more
can
often
see,
than
and there was a flood down here in, I think, 55. That year was a really small ring. In some cases, some of the trees were bent. You can see for that year, one side is thick and one side is small.
And when
Really neat.
the bottom's not in, stick to this stuff.
Right. Just pay it.
So on the bottom is on.
Yeah.
You just try to build the fire on the inside of it.
Would you have maybe two people actually driving the rim around?
Yeah, you could do it yourself.
Okay.
You know, the friction will hold it down. So once you get that to the bottom, you can take one end of it. Pretend this is a truss hoop. Right? You take one end, drive the other end down. That way you get the top of the oval. Okay. That oval, the circumference of that oval is smaller than the circumference of this.
Yeah.
Then you can take an iron ring and put it over that oval, drive that on. That's how you get the other end to completely close.
Okay.
The only thing is,
So how do you get, after you cut the groove around the inside wire, how do you get, I know you can take, the ends are actually in three pieces, so you can set the end here, slide this one over, slide that one in, but how do you get the middle one in and actually get it in the groove?
Oh, what I usually do is dowel all three pieces together. Or
Oh,
three
so you
or
have
four.
a whole plate then?
And then what I do is I take that bottom hook right off.
Ah,
And there's usually a second hook on there too.
just a whole.
That'll allow the wood to relax. It takes a lot to pop that in there. You pop it in there and then you drive the hoops back on.
Will you make,
not
you make the,
necessarily wet.
I just did that today. You missed it.
yeah, I gotta go back.
Green or
That's it.
wet. It's supposed to be a.
How's that head look?
Huh.
That's how that was done. I took off the two bottom hoops. Here.
Where's that from, do you know? Oh, there it is.
Wait, oh, this hoop?
Dad,
Mhm.
remember that bridge that we passed?
Mhm.
Yeah, this place was here, longer than that bridge. That bridge was built, and this thing was already built. How do you do that to make it?
Pinch it between my two hands and pull it up. No.
Make them in hot steam.
Mhm. It's kiln.
a kiln.
Buddy Sam will go to school here.
What we're doing is I'm asking you a question. And you're reciting the answer. That's all. Reciting means to cite it again. Cite means to speak.
Go on in,
You're
Sam.
re-speaking back to me. You're giving me the answer, and that's what I used to do. I'm sorry, spell it verbally. I may have them write it on here, just to be sure they knew how to spell it. Or we call spelling orthography. That's a fancy name for spelling. So that people would know how to spell. And we say, those days they knew how to spell, not so today. Read some of the old letters. They didn't know how to spell any better than me either. I think spelling is almost genetic. I think some people come by it naturally, they pick it up and they can regurgitate. Other people, bless their hearts. And English is made up of about 8 different languages with 8 different grammars and 8 different spelling rules. So as a result, some of our words that we learn how to spell, you know, why do we have bottle with an SC, is pronounce it as an S or sh? Why not just write it with an S? They're trying to do that, but it's very difficult. People are scared to death to change it. It may come. Who knows?
Good day, how are you?
Okay.
They're making shoes and boots.
Well, you caught us doing something we shouldn't. Both of us are repairing, which wouldn't happen in here. We'd be making shoes, as you said, not doing repair work.
Why not?
Well, I'm paid by the pair of shoes that I produce by the piece. And the materials that I used to make those shoes were given to me by the shoe company with whom I have a contract. And so I didn't get involved with repair work. It was their material, and I was accountable to them for it, you see. If I took the material out of one shoe and I gave them back the order, which is 60, 80 pairs, a couple of shoes less or one shoe less, I got docked for it. So besides that, it used too much time. But today, we're making shoes for the costume staff, and when they have a problem, they come back to us. And their problem is that they wear the damn things out, you know. But
Jack, don't go to the top one. The bottom. Check.
Pound. Must be where they put the stray dogs.
What is it? Bad. I want to try that game. Hey, Dad.
Poop game? What is this place? Yeah.
Well, I knew this was around here, but I didn't know this was where you put this.
It's a dark tunnel, Sam. It's a dark tunnel. I'm scared.
Welcome to Hershey's Chocolate World. Please keep your hands and arms inside the car at all times. Just sit back as we transport you through a specially created setting where you'll experience the fascinating evolution of chocolate from the cocoa bean. You'll also learn about all the wholesome ingredients that go into making the delicious chocolate bar that not only tastes good, but has nutritional value as well.
Don't get too excited, Elizabeth.
Hershey, Pennsylvania is the home of the great American chocolate bar and the Hershey family of chocolate products. Regularly arriving at the Hershey plant are huge quantities of sugar, milk, and cocoa beans, the three most important ingredients in milk chocolate. Now, let's go inside the plant and take a look at the fascinating process of manufacturing chocolate products.
It's a wonder world.
The process begins here at the freight siding, as the cocoa beans arrive in boxcars and are unloaded into silos for storage. The beans then leave the silos and begin the first step in the making of chocolate, screening and cleaning. These screening machines carefully clean the beans and remove stones, dried cocoa pulp, pieces of pod, and any other foreign matter to ensure the beans begin their journey in a condition that meets Hershey's high quality standards. After the beans are cleaned, they are carefully weighed and counted. This is the basis for computing the proportions of each kind of bean to be used. Cocoa beans from different parts of the world have different flavor characteristics, and the blending machines on your left combine the various types of beans to produce that familiar Hershey's taste. The beans are then roasted in large revolving roasters, such as the one we're about to enter. Currents of air heated to more than 400 degrees Fahrenheit pass over the beans, enhancing their flavor.
We're being roasted.
The machines on your right are called winnowers and are used to separate the shell from the center of the bean. Air separators winnow out the shells, leaving fragments called nibs, which are now ready to begin the milling process.
Let's go swimming. Swim be free.
The nibs are passed through milling machines, as you see on from which all chocolate is made. In the Hershey plant, quality is of primary importance. At control consoles like this one on your left, operators constantly monitor the process to make sure that just the right amount of milling is done before the liquid is sent on its way to becoming a fine Hershey's product. Good chocolate making requires more cocoa butter than is found in the chocolate liquid. So, from some of the chocolate liquid, it is extracted using large presses. This produces the extra cocoa butter and cakes of solid cocoa, which are ground into fine powder for use in other Hershey's products, such as cocoa powder and chocolate syrup. The press seen on your right is the machine that makes this part of the process possible. The making of high-quality milk chocolate requires the mixing of the other two important ingredients, milk and sugar. Fresh, wholesome milk is obtained from nearby farms and evaporated to remove its moisture. It's then carefully mixed with sugar in large blenders, like these on the right, before making its way to the central mixing.
I'll get you.
This is the heart of the Hershey plant's production line, the central mixing console. It is here that the basic ingredients are brought together and mixed in just the right proportions to create the special taste of Hershey's milk chocolate. The combination of chocolate liquor, additional cocoa butter, and the milk sugar mixture is monitored constantly at this console. High technology controls ensure the quality and consistency of Hershey's products.
Wave at the little chocolate man.
The unit seen on the left is the central mixer, which receives the three basic ingredients and blends them together
Now it
in
smells like
preparation for the next process, called refining. We are now entering the refining area, which consists of the processes called conching and grinding. On your right is a rotary conch, and to the left, a series of roll refining machines. The refining process stirs, rolls, and grinds the chocolate mixture until it reaches that Hershey smoothness.
Oh, let's jump in there.
That's real.
Here on your left, the chocolate is conched. This is a horizontal conch. Heavy granite rollers refine the chocolate for up to 72 hours until it reaches a velvety smooth texture. Of course, the other ingredients used in making a chocolate bar are treated as carefully as the milk chocolate itself. Only the highest quality almonds, after harvesting with a tree-shaping device, are selected, sorted, and delivered to the Hershey plant. There, the almonds are roasted to keep flavor and are placed in the bar molds.
Look at all those chocolate bars.
The molding line on your right is producing Hershey's milk chocolate with almonds. After the almonds and chocolate are deposited in molds, the bars take a bumpy ride through a cooling tunnel until they reach the demolding before moving on to the packaging area. On your left is the Hershey's Kiss production line, where milk chocolate is dropped in precise quantities and quickly cooled to produce the famous shape of a Hershey's Kiss. Over 25 million per day. On the right is the completely automated packaging line. Each product is wrapped individually and is never touched by human hands until unwrapped by the customer. And by the way, that includes each individual Hershey's Kiss. Here's an area everyone everyone at Hershey is proud of. Hershey's quality assurance labs employ all the latest methods, using high-technology equipment to ensure that only the finest chocolate will bear the Hershey's name.
Oh, you're in heaven now. Look at these places.
And of course, the final result, the great American chocolate bar, and the family of Hershey's chocolate products that have been enjoyed by generations of American families since 1894.
Oh, how about here, Elizabeth? Oh, dance with the little chocolate man. Cookies and cream, Sam. Mr. Twizzler. Reese's.
Oh, that's why you're taking the pictures. We're supposed to be smiling.
I think they're just flashing at you.
I hope so.
All right, what's down there, Elizabeth? Chocolate Land. Look.